been out of college, honestly, I was looking for a new perspective, a new kind of, I don't know, inspiration, I guess. And so I knew somebody who had been a team leader here, and there was a position that was open, and they recommended that I apply for it. To kind of have the ability to grow and develop people in whatever way I can is probably the most impactful thing about my job. From my perspective, again, from being on the people side of things, sometimes it can feel like, well, I don't affect the product as much, right? I don't affect what we make as much, or it can seem that way, but you do. And I think the thing that was most clear to me and where that became most obvious was, COVID. So you had essential workers. How is a people leader an essential worker? And I think in that way I saw the effect. And then my goal was to do the best I could to support the people that were, facing the challenges that they were facing. And then, by doing that, our team members were able to build machines and build products that affected the food industry, that affected, manufacturing hand sanitizer. I think that's how I felt my role kind of played into, and that's really when it actually became clear, like, well, what it is, like, how are you a part of the product, and how are you part of what we make here? I've had a lot of great experiences. I think the ones that were so kind of mind-blowing were when we had the opportunity to do Barry-Wehmiller University classes. So I'm a professor for Listen Like a Leader. When you realize the goal of this course is to teach people how to have a better connection with their team members, but how to have better connection with their families, with their kids, with their loved ones. I think that changes the world. We say that we want to impact the world, right? This is how you do it, and it's not just by worrying about just the performance aspect of it. So I always say people and performance and harmony, right? And that together we can do anything, that we can achieve anything. And I think that's the truly human part of it. If you're thinking join our company, right, I think that's the thing is, a lot of people want to be seen and they want to know that they matter. And I think that's what happens when you work for a Barry-Wehmiller company is that is literally something that we state, saying, hey, if you want to matter somewhere, if you want to feel like you are a part of something, come here, come work for us. And you will matter, and you do matter. So I think that's, there's no question of it. It's a wonderful opportunity to be able to work for a Barry-Wehmiller company.